and Serena.
And today we're going to turn Driver's License
by Olivia Rodrigo
into an absolute bop, a heartbreak bop, a bit like Calvin Harris or Mark Ronson.
We've done it so that it kind of sounds like Nothing Breaks Like a Heart. We're working in our own houses today because of lockdown, so I'm going to be editing the song here.
And I will be doing the restructuring of chords, melody.
I've done some guitar, and also we wanted to give it a new feel, a new house Afrobeat feel. Afrobeats for life. Yeah, so we hope you enjoy this video.
So let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about what I've changed with the lyrics and melody. So in terms of like melody ideas, I've tried to keep it as close as I can to the original. Her song is very freeform in terms of timing. She kind of picks and chooses when to come in, which is what makes it very special and vulnerable. But a dance track, everything needs to stick to the perfect time, everything needs to stick to the perfect like groove. EDM is very, very scientific as a like genre, unlike a ballad, so that's where I had to change as well. And I had to change the pace from like 2, 3, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So to turn it into a bop, I changed the pace and tempo to like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a bit more snappier. It's kind of a bit similar to like Afrobeats. What makes those songs really groovy is the syncopation. Obviously it comes from that culture. Yeah, it is what makes it so dancey is that it's not stuck to the perfect 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a bit snappier. So yeah, I've changed from this key, major key, to a minor key of F sharp minor. I just prefer it. It sounds sad, it sounds angsty. I think with the ballad, even though she has very, very powerful vocals, the song itself is still meant to be quite innocent, quite youthful, quite vulnerable. Whereas like for energy, I feel like it needs to be a bit more powerful than that rather than fragile. So I've changed it from a minor key. So got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. So I got rid of a few filler words. You were so excited for me to drive up to your house. So I got rid of the finally in that line, just to keep the rhythm going, because because she's so freeform, she has so much space and room in her song, she has the time to fill in those gaps with all these extra words. I really changed the chorus though, so I changed the chorus from I know we were perfect, so I made it a bit more hooky, so it bounces on that like beat really nicely. I know we were perfect, never felt this way for no one. I just can't imagine how you could just be so okay now that I'm gone. So yeah, I changed the words in that as well, so again, it doesn't take you out of the song. And so again, so the rhythm just flows really nicely. And then I try to keep this line the same as much as possible. I guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. Then I added an extra phrase. It's not meant to be. So from you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. It's not meant to be. Just to keep you again in the moment, because if a dance track has like too much space of just instrumentation, unless there's like obviously a very obvious drop which has a hook in itself, it's gonna be boring and it's gonna feel like it's empty for no real reason. So I had to ironically then fill in the space for this chorus. Not meant to be, you said forever and ever, now I drive alone past your street. So I added in and ever, an extra word there, just to keep the pulse going. So I really changed the rhythm in the second verse, so the melody just follows each other straight away. So again, it's snappy. So I did, all my friends are tired of hearing how much that I miss you. Feel sorry for them, they'll never know you the way that I do. I guess I reference like Michael Jackson in this, just because his whole thing is like these hooks shouldn't stop. It should just keep you intrigued. Again, the name of a hook, it keeps you hooked on, doesn't it? So okay, so I made like a quick demo that I could send to Serena, so I've marked like, well, let's put that back. So I've marked where the intro is, the verse, the chorus, etc., just so she could build around it. So I've done like a basic piano here. Then I've used one of the Apple loops as a sample, just to give her the idea of like a bouncy kind of groove. Just did like just a very standard bass line. You won't be able to hear it on these speakers. And yeah, so then I just kind of sung to that. Also, just to say, I haven't got a pop shield yet. So I've made a DIY one with like an old swimming costume and a coat rack. So if you see some pink thing when I record, this is just the pop shield to protect puss and tuss and bus. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so let's record the first verse. Da da da, can you hear me? Yes. I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. 'Cause you were so excited for me to drive up to your house. Is that a bit pitchy? I know we weren't perfect, never felt this way for no one. I just can't imagine how you could just be so okay now that I'm gone. Okay, so I've done like a rough demo now. I'm gonna send that over to Serena. This is kind of how it sounds. I'll plug this out. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it, maybe a little bit. I know we were perfect, never felt this way for no one. This is the direction we're going in. I just can't imagine. Okay, so let's send this.
Yeah, so basically I kept Shaquila's pianos here, but I kind of just duplicated it, so we had two. And I turned them into some like crazy weird synth. And then I changed her beat. She had a different beat underneath. Oh no, I kept this accelerate beat that she had, which sounds like this. But I took out the low end so I could put this drum beat in, because we wanted it to sound more like Nothing Breaks Like a Heart by Mark Ronson and Miley Cyrus. So it's more of a house beat now. So yeah, I did that bit. And then we have her verse. I just did some basic stuff with her vocals, and then what else did I do? I added some guitar. I think I'm still going to add some strings, but to the chorus and stuff, just added some guitar here. Just to make it more funky. So yeah, this is what we have. Yeah, and also I forgot to mention with the bass, I kept Shaquila's, all of the MIDI is Shaquila's original MIDI, by the way. So I kept her bass line, but I just made it into a real bass. Well, not a real bass, but a sample of a real bass. It's got some distortion on it. So yeah.
Okay, so I've just heard the track from Serena, like a quick kind of updated version. It's very groovy, very bouncy, we love it. I'm going to do some harmonies now. So I might start with oohs and ahs, just to get warmed up and stuff. Today I drove through the suburbs. Today I drove through the suburbs. That's my harmony. Today I drove through the suburbs. I love someone else. I love someone else. Okay, now I've done my R's. I'm gonna do like on the last phrase of the chorus, guess you didn't mean what you wrote about me. So let's do chorus harmony. Guess you didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. It's not meant to be. Let's see if we can find another harmony. You didn't mean what song about me. It's not meant to be. Yeah, okay, that's a good harmony to be fair. It's not meant to be. Guess you didn't mean. Okay, let's try that. You didn't mean what you wrote in that song about me. It's not meant to be. The chorus goes, I know we weren't perfect, never felt this way for no one. And I'm gonna do, I know we weren't perfect, never felt this way for no one. Hopefully I can succeed. Let's see if we can try.
Okay, so just gonna load up a new, where is it? Software instrument, and then go to my little bit over here, orchestral, and then I go to strings, and then I have my string ensemble. Maybe I should just do that. I'm so bad at chords. Okay, I'm just gonna, should I just do that? Should I just do a sustained note like that? Is that gonna be quick and simple? Hopefully. Cute.
I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. 'Cause you were so excited for me to drive up to your house.
watching.
I hope you enjoyed it.
If you have any other ideas for songs we could improve, comment down below.
And if you liked the song, then please be sure to share it.
Please share the song too.
And send it to Olivia herself if you want.
Please hit that subscribe button.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
If you want to watch more music related stuff, click up there. And if you want to watch more fashion challenges, click down there. Thanks guys.
See you next time.